Have you ever wondered what makes Thailand such an irresistible land of wonder? Is it the golden glow of ancient temples, where bells echo like whispers from another time? Or perhaps the vibrant rhythm of bustling night markets, where the spicy fragrance of street food blends with bursts of laughter? Thailand is not just a destination. It is a journey, a living map where nature, culture, and spirit intertwine. From emerald green beaches stretching endlessly to mountain villages veiled in clouds, every step reveals a new secret, a new story waiting to be discovered. Let your eyes be dazzled by the glowing lanterns of the Loy Krathong festival. Let your ears follow the rhythm of traditional dances, and let your heart be touched by the warmth and generosity of its people. This journey is not only about seeing, it is about feeling. About reaching out to moments that seem distant, yet strike close to the soul. And in those fleeting instants, Thailand reveals itself, not as a mystery to be solved, but as a companion walking beside you through the grand adventure of life. Koh Chang, Thailand's famous elephant island, rises like a countryside melody floating across the vast ocean. Upon arrival, you are immediately embraced by nature, the rhythm of waves crashing like an endless symphony, the salty scent of the sea blending with the fragrance of tropical forests, and stretches of soft white sand glistening beneath golden sunlight. Koh Chang's beauty lies not only in its turquoise seas, but also in its lush mountains. Majestic waterfalls like Klong Plu tumble from great heights, scattering white foam and echoing through the wilderness like the mysterious call of nature itself. Dense jungles, shaded by towering ancient trees, allow rays of light to pierce through their leaves, making visitors feel as though they have stepped into an untouched, primordial world. As sunset paints the horizon, Koh Chang transforms into a canvas of colors, purple, pink, orange, and deep blue dancing together, mirrored on the calm sea. It is a moment when worries fade away, leaving only silence and the pure harmony of existence. Koh Chang is neither hurried nor noisy. Here, every sound follows the rhythm of nature, the beat of waves, the breath of the wind, and the quiet pulse of your own heart. To be in Koh Chang is to rediscover balance, where humans and nature whisper together in an eternal symphony. There is a land at the northernmost edge of Thailand, where mist shrouds the mountains and legends are whispered by the wind. This is Chiang Rai, a city famous not only for its breathtaking architecture, but also for the aura of mystery that stirs both wonder and curiosity. When one speaks of Chiang Rai, questions always arise. What secrets lie behind the serene beauty of its snow-white temples? Could it be that every wall, every curved roof tile holds a fragment of history and faith? Entering Chiang Rai feels like stepping into a realm where reality and myth intertwine. Wat Rong Khun, the White Temple, stands like a surreal dream. Its dazzling white facade shimmers under the sun, as though it belongs to another world. Yet the more you gaze, the more you wonder. Why does a religious structure carry such an almost otherworldly presence? Beyond the temple, mysteries linger in the untamed forests and along the powerful Mekong River. Once the heart of the ancient Lanna Kingdom, Chiang Rai preserves stories of kings, of nameless legacies that can only be felt rather than told. Its peaceful villages and vibrant night markets glow with light, tempting travelers to discover, yet leaving behind a veil of secrets. Chiang Rai is a place where every step leads to a new question, a new tale. It is not just a destination, it is a journey into the hidden truths behind beauty. And it is precisely this air of mystery that makes Chiang Rai unforgettable to all who set foot upon its land. Listen closely. Do you hear the rhythm of waves crashing against the rocks, like the eternal symphony of the ocean? In the distance, the cries of seagulls echo, blending with the whisper of the wind, sweeping through towering coconut trees, creating a magical harmony of nature. At the heart of this soundscape lies a small but captivating island, Koh Tao, Thailand's very own Turtle Island. Koh Tao's beauty is not only in its scenery, but also in the sounds that stir the soul. At dawn, as the sun rises, you can hear fish leaping on the crystal-clear water's surface. Dive beneath the waves, and a new orchestra begins. The crackle of coral, the bursting bubbles, the subtle movements of countless schools of colorful fish, an underwater symphony performed exclusively for those daring enough to explore. As evening falls, the island shifts to another melody. Footsteps soften across powdery white sands, palm leaves rustle in the breeze, and the gentle strumming of a guitar drifts from seaside cafes, together weaving a song of romance and serenity. On Koh Tao, nature is not only seen, it is deeply heard. Perhaps that is why Koh Tao is more than a diver's paradise. It is a sanctuary for souls longing to be immersed in the music O. And when you close your eyes, you'll realize this little island whispers a secret meant only for those truly willing to listen. Have you ever stepped into a place where nature feels untouched, as if preserved from millions of years ago? Khao Sok National Park in southern Thailand is exactly that, a lush paradise where one of the world's oldest rainforests stretches endlessly, where towering limestone cliffs rise dramatically into the sky, and where every breath you take is filled with the pure essence of Mother Earth. The moment you enter the park, nature greets you with its symphony, the trickling streams weaving through rocks, the calls of exotic birds echoing above, and occasionally the cries of gibbons reverberating through the canopy. The air is so fresh that each breeze carries the scent of damp earth and the fragrance of ancient trees deep into your lungs. Khao Sok is not merely a forest, it is an entire living world. Beneath the towering canopy of century-old trees, rare flowers bloom in quiet beauty, while the still waters of Chiao Lan Lake mirror the majestic limestone cliffs that rise around it. Every angle feels like stepping into a mythical tale sculpted by nature itself. What makes it truly magical is that here, nature is not just seen, It is experienced with every sense. You hear the heartbeat of the jungle, see the grandeur of the mountains, touch the coolness of the water, and even taste the sweetness of wild fruits. This harmony makes Khao Sok one of Thailand's most treasured natural. There are places where the very ground seems to whisper with the weight of history. Ayutthaya, the legendary ancient capital of Thailand, is one such place. Its solemn ruins, weathered Buddha statues draped in moss, and towering temples rising like eternal guardians create an atmosphere both sacred and mysterious, compelling anyone to pause and listen to the echoes of the past. In the soft glow of dawn, or under the fading light of sunset, Ayutthaya transforms into another realm. The wind brushing against the old red brick walls sounds like ancient whispers. Once, this was one of Asia's most prosperous trading hubs, where merchant ships from across the world anchored. Yet all that remains are haunting silhouettes, as if history itself chose to leave behind fragments of secrets for us to piece together. As you wander through temples like Wat Mahathat or Wat Frasi Sanfet, you feel transported into a spiritual dimension where every brick seems to carry the soul of centuries long gone. Most striking of all is the Buddha's head, entwined within the roots of a sacred tree, a haunting symbol of the bond between nature and spirituality, destruction and rebirth. Ayutthaya is not just a destination, it is a gateway into memory, legend, and eternity. And if you listen closely, you will realize the past here never truly sleeps. The distant clinking of a train cutting through the mountains, the gentle murmur of the River Kwai under the morning sun, and the breeze carrying the earthy scent of decaying wood mingled with wildflowers. All of these weave together into the overture of Kanchanaburi. This is not just a destination, it is where all your senses awaken. You hear the whispering wind through bamboo groves, the birdsong blending with the footsteps upon the iron bridge, the bridge over the River Kwai, heavy with the weight of history. Every echo on its steel beams feels like a voice from the past, reminding us that travel is not only to see, but to listen and to feel. Touching the weathered stone walls, you sense their damp, rough texture, as if they still hold the heartbeat of time. Looking upward, your eyes meet the vast expanse of green mountains, folding around the endless sky. And when you close your eyes, the breath of the earth fills your chest, syncing with the rhythm of your own heartbeat. Kanchanaburi is not merely a chapter of history, but also a melody, a painting, a fragrance. It invites you to slow down, to listen deeper, and to let your senses lead the way. Chiang Mai is a city of striking contrasts. In the morning, you may wander through ancient temples, where the echo of bells floats amid swirls of incense smoke, as if time itself had paused. Yet just a few streets away, you find yourself in the bustling crowd, surrounded by modern cafes and dazzling night markets, where the energy of contemporary life pulses in every corner. Here, nature and urban life do not clash, but rather blend into a breathtaking contrast. On one hand, you can hike up Doi Suthep and gaze at a sea of clouds embracing the city below. On the other hand, back in town, you are immersed in street music, the smoky aroma of grilled food, and the cheerful laughter of travelers. The contrasts also unfold in rhythm, a serene meditation by the Ping River at dawn, followed by vibrant neon nights in the markets. What seems contradictory only adds more depth and allure to Chiang Mai. It is precisely this balance of opposites that makes Chiang Mai unforgettable. Serene, yet lively, ancient, yet modern, a retreat and an adventure all at once. Bangkok, the capital of Thailand, is a city where contrasts don't merely coexist, they intertwine to form its unique identity. On one side stand the golden temples, such as Wat Pho and Wat Arun, where chants echo in a sacred stillness, evoking timeless reverence. On the other side rise skyscrapers, dazzling shopping malls, and highways humming with engines. This is a city where past and present walk side by side. A boat ride down the Chao Phraya River reveals stilt houses that preserve echoes of tradition. Yet just a few steps away, neon lights, bustling nightlife, and the pulse of modernity draw you into a different rhythm. Bangkok also thrives on contrasting lifestyles. In the morning, locals bring offerings of lotus flowers to temples, surrendering their prayers in serenity. By night, electronic music and dazzling lights turn the streets into a stage that never sleeps. From calm to chaos, from simplicity to luxury, Bangkok contains it all within its boundaries. These contrasts are not contradictions, but the very charm that defines Bangkok. Here, you can meditate in an ancient temple and moments later, dive into the vibrant energy of a modern metropolis. This blending of opposites makes Bangkok both timeless and youthful, serene and explosive, a city that lives and breathes in many dimensions. Koh Lanta, an island in southern Thailand, embodies a captivating duality. On one side, it offers endless stretches of soft white sand, crystal clear waters, and sunsets that paint the horizon crimson. On the other side, just beyond the peaceful shores, dense jungles filled with cicadas, birds, and ancient towering trees create an air of mystery and untamed wilderness. The contrast is also evident in daily life. Traditional fishing villages still thrive with wooden boats, small local markets, and humble family meals, while not far away, luxurious resorts and beachfront bars light up with music and colors deep into the night. Two rhythms, two worlds, yet perfectly intertwined on the same island. Koh Lanta is a place where serenity and vibrancy coexist. You may spend your day kayaking through tranquil islets, listening to the gentle splash of paddles on still waters. But as night falls, lively beach gatherings and music-filled parties invite you into a world that doesn't sleep until sunrise. It is precisely this contrast that makes Koh Lanta unique. It is not only a haven of peace for seekers of tranquility, but also a vibrant meeting point for adventurers craving energy and connection. Koh Lanta, where calmness meets excitement, where nature and humanity blend into a rich, colorful tapestry. Phang Nga Bay, the emerald jewel of southern Thailand, emerges like a living masterpiece, each line drawn by the hand of nature itself. Towering limestone cliffs rise dramatically from the sea, cloaked in lush greenery, resembling colossal guardians of the ocean. The waters of Phang Nga shimmer in shades of jade, calm yet profound, catching the sunlight like gold scattered across the gentle waves. As wooden boats weave through hidden sea caves and secret lagoons behind the cliffs, visitors feel transported into another realm, a secluded space where time slows to reveal nature's enchantment. What makes Phang Nga Bay truly unique is its diversity. From the iconic James Bond Island, with its gravity-defying limestone formation, to floating fishing villages like Koh Chang, where life seamlessly blends with the sea, every corner tells a story of harmony between culture and nature. Sunrise and sunset here are moments etched into memory. Golden light paints the sky, casting long shadows across the cliffs and waters, creating a mythical scene that feels almost otherworldly. Phang Nga Bay is not just a destination, it is an invitation from nature itself, offering peace, awe, and a sense of wonder before the boundless beauty of earth and sea. Hidden among the rugged mountains of northern Thailand, Mae Hong Son reveals itself as a secret land where mist embraces valleys and winding roads. Known as the City of Three Mists, the name is not poetic exaggeration, it is a true sensation. At dawn, the light unveils only fragments of the scenery, sparking curiosity and urging travelers to explore further. What makes Mae Hong Son remarkable is the harmony between pristine nature and cultural diversity. Buddhist temples with graceful curved roofs peek through the haze, while small villages of the Karen and Hmong people rest quietly on green. The sounds of the forest, birds calling, wind whispering through trees, compose a gentle symphony, carrying visitors into a realm untouched by modern chaos. Even the journey itself is part of the adventure. The road of nearly 1,800 curves from Chiang Mai is both a challenge and a reward, unveiling breathtaking mountain views at every turn. Upon arrival, a special silence greets you. Not a silence of emptiness, but one that calms the soul and inspires awe. Mae Hong Son is not merely a destination. It is a gateway into a world where nature and culture intertwine, where mist preserves a sense of mystery that invites travelers to return and discover more. Nestled within a lush valley, Pai emerges like a romantic melody crafted for adventurous souls. The winding road with thousands of curves from Mae Hong Son or Chiang Mai is breathtaking in itself, but it is upon entering this valley that you truly feel transported into another world, a place both serene and vibrant. Pai is not as bustling as Bangkok, nor as grand and historic as Ayutthaya. Here, time seems to slow down, allowing travelers to savor each passing moment. Vast rice fields stretch out. The Pai River flows quietly through villages, and bamboo bridges connect patches of land, together forming a simple yet captivating scene. By day, Pai invites you to explore hot springs, hidden waterfalls, and winding paths that lead to cloud-covered hills. By night, the town transforms with a lively night market where street food, live music, and free-spirited vibes fill the air. This blend of poetic nature and bohemian culture makes Pai a truly special stop, one where every traveler can discover a reflection of their own soul. In Pai, you will feel freedom, freedom as gentle as the mountain breeze, as radiant as the crimson sunset over the valley. It is not merely a destination, but a place to pause and listen to yourself. On the emerald waters of the Gulf of Thailand, Ang Thong National Marine Park rises like a living masterpiece with over 40 islands scattered across the sea. From afar, towering limestone cliffs covered in lush greenery resemble gems floating above crystal-clear waters. This is not just a destination, it is an entire world of wonder for those who long to immerse themselves in nature. As the boat glides across the shimmering waves, you can hear the whisper of the wind across the sea and the gentle rhythm of water against the hull. White sandy beaches stretch endlessly. Mysterious caves hide beneath rocky cliffs, and emerald lagoons, like the famed Emerald Lake, make the place feel as though it belongs to myth and legend. Ang Thong is also a paradise for adventurers. Paddle a kayak through limestone passages, dive among colorful coral reefs, or climb to panoramic viewpoints where the islands sprawl beneath you in breathtaking beauty. The landscape shifts with the light. Sunrise paints the horizon golden, while sunset cloaks the sea in dreamy purples and pinks. Ang Thong's beauty lies not only in its scenery, but in the feelings it evokes: stillness, vastness, and a profound connection with nature. It is a place that reminds you some forms of beauty can only be truly understood when the heart opens to the immensity of the natural world. Amid the serenity of Chiang Rai, Wat Rong Khun, better known as the White Temple, emerges like a surreal dream, woven from light and artistry. From the first step, you feel transported into a mystical world where art and spirituality unite to form an unparalleled symbol. The temple, entirely cloaked in pure white, represents the Buddha's purity. Tiny mirrors embedded across its surfaces glisten under the sun, casting dazzling reflections like heavenly rays. From a distance, Wat Rong Khun appears as a crystal palace rising from the earth, captivating all who gaze upon it. The path to the temple leads across the Bridge of Rebirth, lined with hundreds of outreaching hands symbolizing human desire and suffering. Crossing it is a symbolic journey toward liberation and enlightenment. Inside, murals blend tradition with modernity, depicting a universe of gods, demons, and even contemporary figures like superheroes, each detail interwoven to reflect life, death, and the human struggle. Inside, murals blend tradition with modernity, depicting a universe of gods, demons, and even contemporary figures like superheroes, each detail interwoven to reflect life, death, and the human struggle. Bathed in shimmering light and surreal beauty, the temple invites each visitor to listen inward, discovering that true beauty lies in awakening and inner peace. Hidden within the lush forests of Kanchanaburi, Erawan Waterfall appears like a mesmerizing symphony of nature. Cascading over 7 tiers of gleaming limestone, each level feels like a painting of its own, drawing travelers into a mythical realm. Its name, Erawan, comes from the three-headed elephant in Hindu mythology, and indeed, the highest tier resembles this majestic figure, both awe-inspiring and mysterious. The sound of rushing water blends with birdsong and rustling leaves, creating a living melody that soothes the heart. Pools at the base of each tier sparkle like turquoise gems, inviting visitors to plunge into the refreshing waters. Gentle ripples embrace the body, as if nature itself is offering comfort and renewal. Fish swim gracefully beneath, adding vibrancy to the serene setting. For adventurers, the waterfall is also a journey. Following forest trails to each tier reveals new perspectives, each step unveiling another face of Thailand's wild beauty, majestic yet tender. Erawan Waterfall, both mystical and alive, is more than a destination. It is a gentle reminder that nature's wonders are always open to those who pause, listen, and embrace them. Nestled among the deep green mountains of Chiang Mai, the small village of Mae Kampong feels like a rustic yet vibrant painting. The winding road leading to the village takes visitors through misty forests, where the gentle sound of streams and birdsong compose the soft melody of the mountains. Mae Kampong is known for its cool year-round climate, traditional wooden houses surrounded by trees, and lush tea plantations. Life here is slow and harmonious, with villagers preserving old traditions and cherishing their bond with nature. From the wooden porches, one can smell the fresh scent of newly picked tea leaves or sip a steaming cup of locally roasted coffee, rich, aromatic, and comforting. Further along, travelers encounter the Mae Kampong waterfall cascading in silver streams, with mist floating in the air, refreshing and pure. Trails wind through bamboo groves and wildflower gardens, offering quiet corners where the soul feels cleansed. For many, Mae Kampong is not just a place to visit, but a sanctuary to restore balance and reconnect with oneself. In its simple beauty, Mae Kampong reminds us that happiness often lies not in grandeur, but in harmony with nature and the quiet joys of everyday life. In the heart of Thailand, where the sunrise touches ancient ruins, Sukhothai Historical Park emerges as a living page of history. Once the first capital of the Sukhothai Kingdom, this is the cradle of Thai culture and art. Stepping into this place feels like traveling back to the 13th century, the golden era when architecture, religion, and the Thai script flourished for the first time. Red brick temples, majestic Buddha statues, and tranquil ponds reflecting time-worn ruins create a scene both grand and sacred. Along tree-lined pathways, one almost hears the echo of temple bells and the footsteps of history lingering in the air. One of the most striking sights is the giant seated Buddha at Wat Mahathat, once the spiritual heart of the entire kingdom. As the afternoon sun sets, the statues glow with a quiet radiance, evoking serenity and reverence. Nearby, lotus ponds bloom amidst the ruins, adding a poetic and peaceful touch to the ancient landscape. Sukhothai is more than a cultural heritage site. It is a reminder that every civilization leaves timeless traces. Each brick and every statue here carries a story, waiting for travelers to pause, listen, and uncover. Koh Samui, the Pearl Island in the Gulf of Thailand, has long been a dream destination for those seeking a harmony of nature, culture, and relaxation. As soon as you arrive, you are greeted by the salty sea breeze, the rhythmic sound of waves, and the faint aroma of coconuts, the tree that has shaped the island's way of life. Famous for its powdery white beaches, crystal-clear waters, and swaying coconut palms, Koh Samui feels like a postcard brought to life. In the morning, the sunrise paints the horizon in soft pinks over the calm sea. In the evening, golden orange sunsets turn the island into a romantic canvas. It is a paradise for both solitude seekers and dreamers of unforgettable moments. Beyond its natural beauty, Koh Samui also preserves spiritual traditions. Wat Pho, with its 12-meter golden Buddha gazing toward the sea, stands as the island's sacred symbol. The island also offers vibrant experiences, from bustling night markets and flavorful street food to colorful local festivals. What makes Koh Samui truly special is how it offers each visitor a personal story. For nature lovers, it's the quiet bays explored by kayak. For romantics, it's candlelit dinners by the shore. And for those seeking peace, the waves and meditation retreats provide an unforgettable gift. Koh Samui is more than a destination. It is an emotional journey, a place where one reconnects with nature, with culture, and with oneself. Phuket, the dazzling jewel of southern Thailand, is not only the country's largest island, but also a meeting point of stunning natural beauty, vibrant culture, and dynamic lifestyle. Here, contrasts come alive. On one side, endless white sand beaches and turquoise seas. On the other, lively streets filled with festivals, lights, and music. Patong Beach is Phuket's iconic heartbeat. By day, Its emerald waters invite swimmers and adventurers. By night, neon lights transform it into a playground of endless parties. Yet beyond the nightlife, Phuket reveals another face: quiet fishing villages, where locals continue their timeless bond with the sea. Island hopping is another unmissable adventure. Phang Nga Bay, with its towering limestone cliffs, and the Phi Islands with crystal-clear waters, feel like stepping into a hidden paradise. Beyond the beaches, Phuket holds deep cultural treasures. Golden temples like Wat Rong Khun radiate serenity, while Phuket Old Town, with its colorful Portuguese-style buildings, transports visitors back to a rich history of cultural fusion. Phuket, therefore, is not just about entertainment, it is about balance. It is where noise meets silence, where modernity blends with tradition, and where humans find harmony with nature. Hidden within the vibrant heart of Bangkok, Wat Pho stands as a sacred gateway into the mysterious realm of Thai Buddhism. Crossing its threshold feels like stepping from the noisy present into another dimension, where time slows and silence reigns. Its most enigmatic treasure is the reclining Buddha, nearly 46 meters long and covered in gleaming gold. With half-closed eyes and a serene smile, the Buddha seems to whisper a timeless message, one that only a listening heart can truly receive. As sunlight filters through the windows, the statue glows with an otherworldly radiance, as if infused with a living spirit. Beyond the giant statue, Wat Pho houses countless sculptures, carvings, and relics, each telling cosmic stories of life and existence. Under its curved red roofs, the echo of ancient chants lingers like voices from another age. Wat Pho is also the birthplace of traditional Thai medicine and massage. For centuries, this sacred knowledge has been preserved and shared here, healing practices handed down like a hidden gift from ancestors. Thus, Wat Pho is more than a temple. It is a realm of mystery, where humans touch the unseen, discover inner silence, and feel the timeless power of faith. Rising gracefully on the banks of the Chao Phraya River, Wat Arun, the Temple of Dawn, glimmers like a mythical tower where light and shadow meet. At sunrise, the first rays of light strike its white porcelain and colorful mosaics, turning the temple into a radiant jewel floating above the waters. What is most mysterious about Wat Arun is the way time seems to dissolve. Climbing its steep steps feels like walking backward into history, where every brick and mosaic detail tells a tale of faith and endurance. The broken porcelain pieces that form its patterns may seem simple, yet under the sun, they burst into shimmering colors, like a dance of light in reality. By night, Wat Arun transforms again, glowing with golden lights that reflect across the river, creating a dreamlike palace straight out of legend. The soft tolling of temple bells blends with the gentle sound of waves, forming a quiet symphony that reminds visitors beauty is not only seen, but deeply felt. Wat Arun is more than a landmark, it is a symbol of rebirth and new beginnings. Like dawn itself, It whispers that no matter how dark the night, light will always return, carrying hope for those who seek it. Nestled in the heart of bustling Bangkok, the Grand Palace is a place where every wall and every rooftop glows with majesty and mystery. The moment you pass through its gates, you step into another world, radiant, sacred, and timeless. Gilded rooftops sparkle under the sun, and every intricate carving whispers of a golden heritage preserved through centuries. What makes the Grand Palace truly special is not only its grandeur, but its sacred spirit. Within its complex lies Wat Pho, the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, the spiritual heart of Thailand. Though small in size, the Emerald Buddha radiates immense reverence, its seasonal robes symbolizing the eternal bond between people, nature, and the divine. Walking across its vast courtyards, you feel a striking contrast. Outside lies the chaotic rhythm of Bangkok, but here, silence and reverence prevail. Golden guardians, giant demon statues, and endless mural paintings all narrate tales of myth, devotion, and the endurance of a royal legacy. The Grand Palace is not merely a landmark, it is a journey into the soul of Thailand. It reminds us that beauty lies not only in architecture, but also in faith, reverence, and the desire to preserve the past for the future. Our journey through Thailand comes to an end, yet its echoes remain. From emerald green beaches and mysterious jungles to glittering temples glowing under the sun, Thailand has unfolded as a land where the past and present meet in harmony. What makes this country truly remarkable is not just its landscapes, but the way its people preserve their faith, culture, and traditions. Whether standing before a majestic waterfall, drifting through a floating market, or gazing upon a sacred Buddha, you feel an energy that is uniquely Thai, a union of nature, spirituality, and everyday life. Perhaps the greatest gift of this journey is not the photos or memories we carry, but the lingering call of curiosity, a reminder that countless wonders still await discovery. Thailand may close this chapter, but it opens the door to new adventures, where every step has the power to reveal something extraordinary.